Namaste. My name is Katey Hawes. I'm a physical therapist, a yoga instructor, and a professional yoga therapist, and the owner of Posabilities, physical therapy, yoga, and yoga therapy. Today I'm going to be sharing 3 different modifications of Sun Salutations A with you for people who may not be able to or may not feel comfortable doing the traditional full Sun Salutation A. Sun Salutation A's are frequently incorporated into the beginning of yoga classes to begin to awaken the spine, energize the body and mind, and stretch and strengthen the body. Some of the benefits of the Sun Salutations are they are a meditation of movement. So we become much more focused and relaxed, and we begin to match our breath with our movement. So we begin to deepen our breath and match the movement of the spine with the breath as it naturally should be. We also begin to soak and rinse the organs of the body, helping detoxify, and also help increase the fluid and the plumpness of the vertebra, the vertebral discs. And finally, just increase our overall body awareness and also just bring energy to the body. If you have any specific pathological issues such as spinal stenosis or osteoporosis, or anything that you're not sure if you should do these modifications, please contact a physical therapist, a yoga therapist, or an experienced yoga instructor that is familiar with injuries and special needs. Enjoy. Start out with a Sun Salutation A's from a chair for somebody who can't necessarily comfortably get down onto a mat or do a full standing Sun Salutation. So sitting comfortably with your back away from the chair, sit up straight with the feet flat on the floor, and having a couple blocks available. I'm going to start out by inhaling, bringing our arms up overhead. And with our exhale, we forward fold, bringing your hands down to the blocks, dropping your head down so you feel a stretch in the back. And with our inhale, we lift up and bring our right knee into our chest. And then exhaling, bringing our hands back down to the blocks, coming to a nice flat back. Inhale, hands come to the knees, lifting up into an arch. And exhaling, lengthening the back, arms reach up overhead. Inhaling, knee of the left side comes into the chest. And then exhaling, dropping the knee, forward fold, hands come down to the block again. And inhaling, lengthening the back, coming all the way up to sit, arms reach up overhead. And exhale, arms down to heart center. And coming through the salutation one more time, inhaling, arms reach up overhead. Exhaling, forward folding, hands to the block, dropping the head down. Inhaling, lifting up, bringing the left knee into the chest. Exhaling with a flat back, hands come down to the blocks. Inhaling, hands come to the knees, come up and arch. Exhale, lengthen the back, arms reach up overhead. Inhale, right knee comes into the chest. Exhale, forward fold, hands down to the block, dropping the head. Inhale, rising all the way up, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down to heart center. So now we're going to do Sun Salutation A, all down on the mat from a kneeling position. So coming to a nice kneeling position with your ankles together, sitting back on your heels, or if you'd like a blanket between your heels and your bottom, and reaching your arms up overhead with your inhale. And then exhaling, forward folding into a child's pose. Hips back on the heels, arms reaching forward, and forehead can come down to the mat or onto the backs of your hands. And with your inhale, you come up to a tabletop position, nice flat back. And then exhale and begin to shift your weight forward. Bend your elbows back toward the rib cage, dropping your chin, chest down to the mat. Inhaling, you flatten your belly down and begin to lift up into a mini cobra. Elbows pull back. Lift your hands so you're lifting with your back muscles, not pushing up with your hands. And with our exhale, we begin to shift back, hips come over the knees, arms walk out, and forehead comes down to the mat, or it may stay up. Inhaling, walking back to a tabletop. Exhaling, child's pose, hips back to the heels. And inhaling, lifting back up into a high kneel. Arms reach up overhead. And exhale, hands come down to heart center. Coming through one more time. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, we forward fold down into a child's pose. Hips reach back to the heels, hands reach forward or rest under the forehead. Inhale, up to tabletop. Shoulders over the wrists. Exhaling, shifting the weight forward, elbows coming back to the rib cage, chin and chest to the floor. Inhale, mini cobra, lowering the belly down. And exhale, lifting the hips back up over the knees, walking the hands out, puppy pose. Inhale, coming back to a tabletop position. Exhaling back to child's pose. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. And exhale, hands back down to heart center. So we're coming to standing modified Sun Salutation A. We use 2 blocks at the head of the mat. With the inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, slight bend of the knees, long spine, hands come down to the blocks underneath the shoulders. Inhale, half lift, hips and shoulders are level, chin tucked. Inhale, come back to kneeling, and put your blocks up ahead. Another exhale, inhale, and with the exhale, lower down, chaturanga, elbows come back to the rib cage, chin and chest lower down to the floor. Inhale, lowering the belly down, lift the chest, mini cobra. Elbows pull back, tuck of the chin. And exhale, begin to press back up, tuck your toes under, rising up into a down dog. Slight bend of the knees, heels stay lifted, hips reaching toward the sky. Deep inhale in. Exhale, look forward between your hands and walk forward to the front of the mat. Bring your blocks back. Inhale, half lift, hips come even with the shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, softening the knees, dropping the head, hands to the blocks. Inhale, half lift, nice flat back. Exhale, step back to a high kneel, setting the blocks forward, hands coming down to the mat. Inhaling. And exhale, lowering down, bending the elbows back, chin and chest come to the mat. Inhale, dropping the belly down, mini cobra. Make sure you can lift those hands up. Exhale, beginning to lift up, tucking your toes under, lift your hips up high, down dog. Deep inhale. Exhale, look forward between your hands, slowly step forward to the top of the mat, pulling your blocks back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, nice long spine. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up overhead. And exhale, bringing your hands down to heart center.